Good morning. It is Thursday, June the 14th, 2018, and welcome to a new edition of the local news. Members of the private bus owners organization lifted their strike. Parliament wants clarity on Alcoa issue. Staatsolie and GoTo sign deal with Conservation International Suriname, and new leadership of police force presented to the public. The members of the private bus owners organizations PLO have lifted their strike. They decide this after the subsidies over 3 months have been paid yesterday. Yesterday morning, the bus owners spontaneously went into a strike. According to John Biffa, vice chairman of the board of the PLO, this action was not initiated by the PLO. The bus owners spontaneously went on a strike after a general members meeting. Some 1,300 bus owners have not been paid for nearly 9 months. The government should pay a monthly grant of 2 million SRD to this group of service providers. Bus owners indicate that the backlog would be 9 months, in which its amount has now risen to 18 million SRD. Yesterday morning, during a protest meeting, Robbie Budu, treasurer of the PLO, announced that the government has already deposited a quarter pay. The bus owners were not satisfied with the amount deposited over a period of 3 months. The fact that the bus owners have taken industrial action arouses astonishment at the Ministry of Public Works, Transport and Communications. According to the director, Joyce Blokland, who is responsible for the public transport, the ministry received the documents from the PLO for the first quarter in May 2018. The fact that a large backlog of 9 months has arisen would not be at all due to the ministry. The answer should be given by the board of the PLO, says Blokland. She also notes that the PLO still cannot justify an amount of 1.4 million SRD of subsidy that were previously paid. The Parliament wants more clarity from the government about the Brokopondo agreement with Alcoa. Is it terminated or not? The 2016 agreement between the government and Alcoa was rejected last year by the Parliament. Now it seems that the Alcoa is busy decommissioning the Suralco plant at Paranam. MPs already wanted explanations from the government on this subject last Monday. The Speaker of Parliament, Jennifer Geling Simons, announced that a meeting is planned this week to address the subject. She urged members to take into account the position of the Parliament in the Alcoa deal. Staatsolie and its subsidiary GoTo have signed an agreement with Conservation International Suriname. Support will be given to projects for the next 3 years to deal with the nature conservation and sustainable development. Suriname misses a lot of financial resources because of insufficient use from nature as a green industry. John Goedschalk, the director of Conservation International Suriname, is of the opinion that developing the green industry will provide another source of income for the Surinamese economy. All these efforts from the Conservation International and Staatsolie should ensure that Suriname, as the greenest country in the world, will develop a better nature management system. According to Staatsolie Director Rudolf Elias, the company is proud to make this contribution, especially since the company also earns its financial resources from nature. Don't ask to come, we'll come and get you wherever you are. These are literally the words of Minister Stuart Getrouw of Justice and Police in response to the approach to crime. The new leadership of the police force was presented to the public yesterday during a press conference. From the speeches of the minister and the police force, it can be concluded that the police will be more stringent to increase the sense of security among the community. The minister also appealed to society to more than ever work more closely with the police. The minister and the new police leadership also indicated that bad apples within the force will be dealt with. Furthermore, the attention points that are high on the agenda were highlighted, where the police, without regard to the person, will act strictly in accordance with the law. In our other current affairs programs, we will elaborate on this press conference organized by Minister Stuart Getrouw of Justice and Police. And that will be all for the local news for today. Today begins the World Cup Championship, the FIFA World Cup Championship in Russia. Be sure to join us at the STVS because we are one of the broadcasting network. You can watch the live matches on channel 8.2 and enjoy a wonderful month of football in Suriname. I want to wish you a wonderful and pleasant day further. For the next edition of the local news, be sure to join us Monday. Bye-bye.